It's not my business how other people choose to live their lives. It's not for me to be concerned with how people respond to my choices. It's only for me to live my own life in alignment with my own values and to do the best with what I've got. Hi everybody, how are you today? Melanie here from Experiments in Bliss. You might be able to tell from the sound of my voice that I am a little bit under the weather. I'm having some kind of weird allergic reaction to this new place that we're in Thailand. I apologize for the strange sound of my voice. But I really didn't want to wait any longer to get this video out for you because it's something I've really been thinking a lot about and really been wanting to share with all of you. It's really important for me to take some time to sort of process what I gained from every experience that I go through when I travel. Sometimes it can get difficult to do that because it's so exciting getting to the next place, but I really like to take that time to just sit with what I learned and how I grew from the last experience. And that's something I'd really like to do now with my time in Hawaii at Kanekiki. And what I've done is I've just sort of mashed it all together and come up with 5 main things that I learned from my time at Kanekiki. So number 1, community is beautiful. I will start by also saying that community can be challenging, but to me that's part of the beauty of it. Being in that kind of community allowed me the opportunity to see myself from, at times, 20 different perspectives. And that's really helpful in getting a clear picture on who I am and how I want to be seen and how I see myself and how that translates out into the world and how authentically I am living to the story that I'm telling myself in my head and the story that I'm telling the world outside. How successful I am at bringing those stories together and how aligned they are. Being surrounded by open and loving people really helped me reconnect with the notion that I can be open and loving too. And I think for a long time I had sort of made a bit of a hermit of myself. I think I kind of forgot I was capable of opening up to the world around me, that I was capable of feeling love, not just for people, but also for place and for myself and for experiences, and just love at large. And being around other people, being around community reminded me that I am a loving person, that I am full of love, and that I'm absolutely capable of giving and receiving love. And it feels really nice.
Love is all you.
It really does amplify my happiness to do things I enjoy with people I enjoy. And that's something that I really got to do when I was at Kanekiki. I was with people who, for the first time ever in my life, really had very similar values to me in some really important core ways. And it was really kind of amazing when we were all together doing things that we enjoyed, just how much that amplified the experience for each of us. The most amazing friendships and connections can happen between the most unlikely pairs of people, or trios of people, or groups of people. So it's important to be really open to everyone that crosses my path, and to really take the time to flesh out their story and to share my story with them as well, and to not have any preconceived notions when entering into a connection with another person. I made some really, really unforgettable, absolutely important, beautiful, loving connections in that community, and I'm so, so grateful for them. So the second lesson that I learned at Kanekiki is that communication can be compassionate. One of the things that I really just am so grateful that I got to learn at Kanekiki was nonviolent communication or compassionate communication. And it is a style of communication that was put forth by Marshall Rosenberg. If you're not familiar with his work, I strongly encourage you to look it up. It's pretty amazing stuff. The goal is really to have everybody's needs get met in the most joyful way possible. It's really just about making life better for everyone. It was really challenging for me to figure out what my needs were because I so rarely consider my needs. I have a tendency to consider the needs of those around me at the expense of my own. So now it's becoming more and more of a practice for me to get to know what I need and what I want in any situation and to really honor that. I've learned through this compassionate communication process that it's okay to say no to other people. And it's okay to say yes to me. And that is incredibly liberating. And I hope that it's a lesson that if you haven't learned yet, that you are able to learn soon. Because it is incredibly powerful. Number 3, that's 3. I am the author of my own story and no one else's. I can make things happen. I have the power to manifest dreams. There's so many things that have happened as a result of learning this lesson. The first important thing there is that I have to know what I want to happen in order to create it. Once I do, I can make those things happen. I can also face my fears. That's something that was really, really kind of exciting when I was at Kanekiki, when I was in Hawaii. It felt a lot easier because I was surrounded by so many amazing, supportive people. This has been an awesome lesson, and it's one that I have learned time and again. I am the only one that can affect my happiness. And if I am unhappy, then I need to do something about it. Number 4, my body mind is amazing. There are so many messages in the world that I've received throughout my life telling me the opposite. One of the main things that I got out of being there was the reminder and the physical evidence that I can heal myself. My body is designed brilliantly, right? There are no errors in the design of the human body. The errors are user errors. And I was given the tools and the support and the time to really allow my body to do that during my stay in Hawaii. Aside from the healing aspects, my body is actually capable of great things. I learned that I can wield a machete better than most people I've ever met, better than a lot of dudes even. That was kind of cool. My yoga practice just consistently grew and grew every single day. I reconnected with a strong desire to be present in my body and to really take care of my body, to really take care of my whole self on a more meticulous basis, but also a more organic basis. And I also learned, and this one was really fun, that getting naked, both physically and mentally, emotionally, is a lot more fun than it is scary. Number 5, diversity is awesome. This is something that I've known for a while, but I don't always have the opportunity to immerse myself in really, truly diverse populations. And at Kanekiki, there were people of varying ages, people of varying races, people of varying nationalities, ethnicities, um, people in different socioeconomic backgrounds. It was just a kind of a melting pot. And it was really awesome because we all had something special to bring to the mix. We all had our own flavor. And all of those flavors worked so beautifully together in that soup. And I gotta say, I don't think the soup would have been as good if any of those flavors were missing. It was really awesome to be in an environment where other was celebrated rather than segregated. So I'm super grateful for that. So if any of you Kanekiki family are watching this video, please know that from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for everything that I learned from you, for everything that you shared with me, and just for you. I'm so grateful for you. And I love you, and I miss you. And for everyone else, I love you too. And I hope that one day our paths might cross. Until then, keep experimenting, and I'll see you next video.